Hey guys, I thought that today would be a good of a day as ever to review the Bliss Center of Attention Balancing Foundation Stick, which looks like this. I was actually in Kohl's last night and I wanted to pick up another foundation by Bliss, which I've never tried anything by their line before. So I picked up their Bliss Staycation All Day Wear Liquid Foundation because I wanted to try this out when I do my BH Cosmetics first impressions haul thing. So I'm gonna try that out later, but today I figured I might as well just try out this one too. So the box claims to have spa-tacular results. It says a buildable medium to full coverage gel cream foundation stick formulated with a mattifying core of ultrafine powders to control excess oil and shine, leaving a soft satin finish. Fancy stuff, fancy stuff. We're gonna give this a shot today and hopefully it goes well. I'm gonna do one half of my face with a sponge and the other half of my face with a brush, and we'll see which one we like better. Let's just get started. So I am gonna prime my skin because I pretty much always prime, and the one I use the most lately has been this e.l.f. Lit from Within primer, and I use this pretty much all the time with my foundation, so I know how it works. I wouldn't say that it necessarily makes the foundation last any longer. I just think that it smooths out my face basically to make everything nice and soft and apply evenly. So, and as you can see, I already did my brows and eye makeup because I didn't want to waste any daylight with filming all that, so I just kind of breezed through that pretty quickly. Okay, so I got the shade Ivory, by the way, and it's made in Taiwan. That's what it just told me right there. And oh my gosh, okay, nice. It comes with a little plastic seal on it, and this is what it looks like. I keep looking in the viewfinder, I'm sorry. And they recommend to just twist it up enough for one application and then twist it back down and then put it away. They also say to not store in really cold places or in direct sunlight, which I don't do anyway, so I don't think most people would do that, but it's a warning on the bottle or whatever. So I have actually never tried a stick foundation, just FYI, so I have no idea what I'm even supposed to expect, but here's hoping for the best. I think I'm gonna do this side with the sponge. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. It's going on like very smoothly. It's not a bad color. I think it's a little darker than I was expecting, and hopefully I didn't put on too much, but and I'm using my Real Techniques sponge. I don't know what else you would call it. And we're just going to try blending this in. There was like no reviews for this product at all. For the other Bliss foundation I got, there were a decent amount of reviews, and they were mostly positive, so I'm hoping that it works out well, but for this one there was not very many reviews whatsoever, so I thought I would just take a leap of faith. I was in Kohl's and I was just gonna get that other foundation, and then when she was ringing me out, she was like, oh yeah, all the Bliss makeup line is buy one get one for, get this, $1. So and the other foundation I got retails for $36, and this foundation stick retails for I believe $34. So, and you get 0.52 ounces, so not a whole lot. So I figured I might as well just try it out, seeing as I was getting it for an amazing deal, so no harm in testing that out. It's not very full coverage, like at all. Like I can still see a lot of my acne scarring. It's very, very sheer, so I think I'm gonna try and add another layer. But so far the coverage is very, like the finish is very, very pretty. I really like it. It's not looking cakey whatsoever. Even doing a second layer, it's going really, really well. Okay, so that's a little better. I think it got to maybe about like medium coverage. Like I do have some pretty bad acne scarring and stuff like on my cheeks, so I'm not expecting it to be like the most phenomenal coverage ever, but anyway, let's go ahead and try the other side with the brush and see how that goes. And the brush I'm going to be using, by the way, is the e.l.f. 103 brush, and this is just a fluffy foundation blending brush. Okay, so right off the bat, I do think that I got a more medium coverage on this side using the brush. However, I'm pretty sure it's not my brush because I've used this brush like 1,000 times before and it's always worked fine. Sorry, my hair is nuts. But it is like, I mean, it's hard to tell on my crappy camera, I'm sorry. I don't know, it's like harder to blend. Like, right through here I was really struggling, and it's not the size of the brush. Like I said, I've never had issues with this brush. It's always been great, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just not like blending or like sinking into my skin right through here. I'm not sure if it's because I have like some texture right there or something. Like, overall it still looks fine. I just think that this side looks a lot more like dewy and glowy versus this side just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost, it just didn't like sink into my skin as much as when I used the sponge on this side. So, but overall, it still does look really good. Like, I'm not hating anything. I think I'm gonna leave it and call it good, but I am gonna set my face and do the rest of my powders and everything like that and my concealer, and I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Okay, I am back and I finished the rest of my face products. I did not set my face with a makeup setting spray. I just set my face with the e.l.f. Soft Luminance HD powder. And I use that all the time, so I know how it works, and it usually works pretty well for me. So, you know, I figured it's a foundation review and I shouldn't probably be doing anything like too different from what my normal routine is, but I did skip on the setting spray just because I don't always use a setting spray and I'm not really sure if the one I use really does all that much anyway, so I figured I'd just skip it and see how the foundation performs by itself just with the other powders and everything. I just did a little bit of contour blush and a very light highlight, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run some errands and I will check back in with you guys later on how everything is holding up. Right now it is about 4:15, and yeah, I will check back in with you guys in a couple hours. Okay, you guys, I have had this on for a little while now. It is about 7:45 p.m. and I'm ready to take it off and, you know, just get ready for bed and relax for the night. Overall though, like, it's pretty good. It stayed on pretty well, you know, like, it did break up around my nose just a bit because I was blowing my nose and stuff. And then it did settle a little bit into like my forehead wrinkles, but overall it doesn't look too bad. I feel like it almost looks a little more dry than when I first put it on. Like, I don't know, I just feel like my cheeks just look a little dry, so I'm not sure if that's just because it's Colorado and it's really dry here or what, but overall though, not a bad experience. I'm not really sure what I want to do with it. I think I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit more, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Bye.